so upset about these food stamps and the recipients that will and won't be receiving it. So President Trump administration announced that they will limit states from giving exemptions to able-bodied and work-eligible adults from maintaining steady work to receive the benefits of food stamps. Trump's new food stamp rule does not apply to adults with family or people with disabilities. No children are being kicked off food stamps. So you had AOC tweet.
And the left-wing media, they was going off too, but you had AOC to tweet.
My family relied on food stamps, EBT, when my dad died at 48. I was a student. If this happened then, we might have just starved. Not many people will. It's shameful how the GOP works overtime to create freebies for the rich while dissolving lifelines of those who need it the most. You know, AOC is she's ignorant. Yeah, anytime you a bartender, you went to a prestigious college and you don't know what a garbage disposal is, I really don't want to hear nothing she got to say. She's ignorant.
Let me tell you.
President Trump is not kicking people off food stamps. If you are able-bodied, you're not going to sit on your able-bodied behind and not take your behind to work.
Your body should be able to work.
That's right. And think you're going to collect food stamps.
That's right.
That's what they're saying.
Exactly.
He's not kicking people off of food stamps.
If you have children of disability, he's talking about people that have no dependents and you just there getting food stamps, but you're able to work.
Remember, all of the stuff, the policies and the things that Obama put in place, where I don't care if you was making $30,000, $40,000, people were able to go get food stamps.
Right.
And it almost like he put people back in a poverty mindset
when
he did that. If you're working, you want to be able to purchase and buy your own food.
Right.
You want that.
I want to see, okay, there is something within the spirit of being able to prioritize and make your own money so that you can spend your own money and purchase what you want with your own money. There's a spirit there of feeling good and feeling valued. Okay?
So, wait. Sharon, thank you, Sharon. What if you can't get work? Okay, Sharon. If you can't get work, then there are processes that you go through where you can get work, especially in those particular states where the unemployment is at an all-time low.
And that's what he's talking about. The ones where the places, the unemployment, if the unemployment is high, he's not targeting those places.
Right.
He's talking about if there's places where there's work available, then you need to get off of your lazy behind or do nothing and go get a job.
But he's not talking about if you have a disability,
or
if you're
children
disabled,
and
if
all
you have
that
children. That's not what he's
not talking about that. There's work out there.
Right.
All of these jobs, the jobs number just came in, was at 266,000.
People got to be able to work these jobs. People got to get up off their behind and go back to work.
It's just like what's happening there in New York. How de Blasio is sending homeless people to New Jersey and ball dialing them, but he's pre-paying for their rent. And so what's happening, you have these slumlords that's coming and said, okay, I'll take the money for the year, but they're not upkeeping the building. And so people is like, well, I ain't got to work. If I got this government gonna pay for my rent for a whole year, and what that create is really homelessness.
Yeah.
It's what
and listen,
creates.
You don't want a mindset where you're dependent on the government. It becomes a poverty mindset.
Yes.
You only gonna get this much. You want to be able to purchase your own food.
Stuff.
You only need that when you need it.
That's right.
And it should be there and made available if you need it. But if you are able to go to work and you don't have a disability and you don't have all of these here, you don't have children, you need to get up off your behind and you need to go to work. Even if you got kids, you need to get up and you need to be working. You need to be doing something.
So you can feel good about yourself.
That's right.
Because a lot of people put people in situations like this, and then you start to feel bad about yourself, thinking you you a victim, and then you got the government continue to victimize you, and then you wonder why they want to bring all of this stuff in to keep you set as a victim, then when you finally wise up, here it is, you got one foot on a banana peeling and the other one in the grave, and you realize you don't have absolutely nothing.
Listen, I know a guy. This guy is 54. literally nothing. Don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of and a hose pipe to wash it down the drain. And how do you get through somebody like when you 50 something and you see? Listen, let me break it down.
School them.
I'm okay with people that don't have,
Right.
because you can thrive to obtain.
That's right.
I have a problem with people that don't want to have.
That don't want to have.
If you don't want to have,
Then, ooh.
so if you able-bodied and you sitting on your ass, that lets me know you don't want to have. That's a problem for me.
You won't even go out to look for a job, Sharon. You won't even, if they won't go out and even look for a job. That's what we're talking about here.
That's right. And listen, if you don't see the job you want, then you create you a job. President Trump done cut all the regulations so that you can do
create a job. But like, let me just say one thing.
Come on.
It was Democrats that put those red tapes in place to keep you from being able to create your job.
And that's what they want to put back in place.
Right.
They want to take away your tax cuts. They want to ship our jobs overseas somewhere. They don't like the prosperity.
Right.
The President Trump have created this economy where you can go and now you can create what you want. And the only thing Diamond and Silk will tell you is do what you love and love what you do.
Find what is it that you love. If you can do what you love for no money, the money will always show up.
That's right. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And stop looking for pat on the back, recognition, and validation.
That's right.
Validation comes from within. Whenever you feel like somebody should be patting you on the back or validating you, you need to go within. Because everybody ain't gonna be there talking about you did a good job today. Right. Okay, people got stuff to do.
That's right.